My name is Sarah Fletcher and I am a tax manager within the Business Services Department at Ballards LLP. Within tax and especially within business services, I have a very varied role, so every day is different for me. I am predominantly office-based between our three offices in Droitwich, Worcester and Birmingham, and every day can be different, but I deal with a lot of the tax compliance side of our department, but also a lot of the advisory work. So I advise clients on complex tax matters, tax savings, and prepare various tax returns across the wide range of tax. So personal tax, corporation tax, VAT, CIS. So I cover a broad range across the tax spectrum. The core skills are needed for a role in taxation at any level really is obviously a broad understanding of the tax legislation within the UK or international if that's the sector that you deal with. A strong analytical skills so that obviously you analyse the client's data and obviously then you're then feeding back. Another core skill that you would need within taxation is strong communication skills. Because a lot of our work involves advising clients via email or letter about their tax liabilities or the tax savings that they can make. The school subjects that would be important for a role within taxation, quite obviously would be mathematics. We deal a lot with numbers, and although a lot of information goes through systems that do the calculations for you, you still need to have a strong knowledge of maths, especially when you get to professional exams, because you'll be doing a lot of manual calculations. Another subject that would be helpful would be economics, because obviously it gives you an understanding of how economics work within the UK, which obviously helps within the taxation job. Another one that I would say, especially if you become more of a tax advisor and do advisory work, would be English. So you have a strong idea of communication and how to write emails and letters, so English would definitely help you. How did I get my job in taxation? I actually, from the age of 14, knew that I wanted to go into the world of accounts or taxation. So I actually, every school holiday, did work experience for a firm in Birmingham. And then when I was 18 and had finished my A-levels, they offered me a full-time job as originally an accounts apprentice. So I went in and had a secondment within taxation, which I loved. I loved the varied role, I loved the team, and I really got on with the team. So I ended up moving into taxation, and then I spent 10 years within that firm in the role of a tax advisor. The qualifications experience I hold for my role as a tax advisor or tax manager, I have the AAT, which is the Association of Accounting Technicians, and I also have the ATT, which is the Association of Taxation Technicians, and then I have 10 years experience within the role. What interests me to have a role in taxation? I've come from a background of family who are in the financial services, so obviously they did play a key role. As I said previously, I went in as an accounts apprentice and then moved to taxation. I just think taxation is so much more broader. It's different day to day. You never know what you're going to come across. I don't come in the morning knowing that I'm going to do a set of accounts for this person every day. I have a varied role and I answer client queries, and I just love the problem solving of it all. There are many pathways into a role in taxation, a lot more than your traditional university into a job role. Although there are graduate schemes, and there's some very good graduate schemes out there for university leavers, it's not essential for the role. You can go in as a school leaver to do an apprenticeship and work your way up and learn on the role. You can also do internships with companies, and you can also do entry-level jobs where you not necessarily start in a role in taxation, but start in an accountancy practice and then experience different roles and then make your way into taxation. The advice I would give to someone pursuing a similar role in taxation would be to do some research on the professional qualifications first. I'm not going to lie to anyone to say that the professional qualifications aren't hard. They are. It takes a lot of commitment and a lot of time to get your professional qualifications, so it's worth reading up about them before you entered into a role, just to make sure that that is something that you would want to undertake. I'd also perhaps look at the different types of taxation. I myself do a very varied role, so I do a bit of every taxation, but there are roles out there that you'll just do one specific type of taxation. So it's worth reading up about the different taxes to see which one interests you the most, to see if you would like to specialise into that.